Welcome to 12 days of Pink Eraser art tutorials. Today is day 4 and it is blowing my mind. We were gonna do note cards today and then I got this comment. Shout out to Linz the Looney of London who left me an entire instructional booklet in the comments. So here's what you need to get started. Tissue paper, parchment paper, and computer paper. I'm using the tissue paper from yesterday's tutorial, but the first thing you're going to do is stamp your eraser art onto tissue paper. Put the computer paper under your tissue paper so you don't stain your desk. So for this first example, we're doing one eraser stamp at a time. So figure out what you want your arrangement to be, wrap it tightly in parchment paper. You can also use wax paper if that's what you have. You're gonna hold it nice and tight and then hit it with a heat gun or blow dryer. When you see the colors change and it turns darker, it is melted onto the surface of the candle. And it's so cool, you guys. And you want to make sure you get around all the edges, so you might have to rotate the candle while you do this. Okay, we did a small one. Let's try a big one. The first thing I did was actually cut out the exact size of tissue paper that I needed so that I could make an arrangement of stamps so nothing was off the edges. It can be helpful to actually lay out your stamps in the arrangement to get them to all fit right. Okay, and then we're doing the exact same thing. We're gonna wrap this entire candle with this large piece of paper. I overlapped the tissue paper on the edge a little bit. I wrapped the whole thing tightly. This one was easier to use the heat gun with because the candle's so big, I didn't have the heat on my fingers as much. Oh, and a tip for you is to melt the seam first because it'll anchor the paper on so it doesn't shift while you're working. The way that you tell if everything is attached is if the color is really dark and the tissue paper has gone completely transparent. I just rubbed my finger along the top edge to clean up any bits of tissue paper or wax that melted, and then I trimmed the tissue paper sticking off the bottom. Okay, and this concludes the tutorial of all tutorials. I'm obsessed with this. I cannot go on. Okay, bye.